Right, I'm going to timestamp this video. It is about 37 minutes past 2 in the afternoon on Sunday the 15th of November 2020, and I'm recording this from home. Of course I am, because we're not allowed out, are we? I'm sure that wherever you're based, whether you're based here in the UK or indeed elsewhere in the world, like me, you will have had your fair share of lockdown experience in recent days, weeks, indeed months. And certainly if you've spent any time with me or watched any of my videos from the last few months, you may well recognise this rather plain, white, austere, unexciting background, which I've been using for workplace communications, whether it's for coaching sessions, small group sessions, or indeed when participating as a panellist or contributing to a larger group conference. But I thought maybe it was time to offer you a different view, to, if you like, turn things around a bit, because my office is not all that boring. In fact, you'll see what I mean when you start to see things from a different point of view. From the other side, you'll see it's actually rather different. And of course, some people quite like plain, clean-cut, minimalist environments, whether it's for just home life or for work. I'm not like that. I personally am the sort of cosy sort. I quite like there being little the sort of things around me, but that's just me. That's just a personal thing. But what I thought I would do is just say something about this important space here, which you of course will also have in your office environment, I imagine. It's the wall behind your desk. And you can see, oh, there we go, there's the microphone. In fact, it's a Yeti blue microphone. I can strongly recommend it. I'm not here to do a promo for Yeti microphones, but it's been absolutely super, I have to say, for decent sound. Anyway, the point is this, the background behind the screen. Back in March, at the beginning of the lockdown, I took a decision that I had to find a way to make that backdrop more meaningful to me. I thought it's got to fill me with joy. If I'm going to be spending gazillions of hours at home in my office instead of being out there on site, working with people, meeting people face to face, which I love, one of the things I love most about my work, then I've got to make this background more interesting. And so, because it was just a couple of pictures and not much else. So I went around the house, gathered some stuff together, and you can see some of the sorts of bits of memorabilia that I put together, each and every one of which really means something to me. I'm just going to pick up on a couple of examples, and of course, needless to say, it's something you might like to consider. You know, what's your backdrop like? Is there stuff, as in for you when looking at your screen, does it fill you with joy? It feels to me as though that's more important now than ever, with us spending so much time at home, potentially remote from, isolated from colleagues, clients, customers, and so on. So to pick a couple of examples, well, you can see the series of Polaroid photos there. Those are photos taken from the night of my 40th birthday celebrations about 3 years ago. Very dear friends, a whole load of really, really dear friends of mine together, about 20 odd of us there that night, and you know who you are. And those photos, I can assure you, some of the faces being pulled on them, I mean, they bring a smile to my face whenever I look at them. A rather different example, just here you can see, and it's quite small, but still you can probably make out in the green jersey there, Bill Sykes. No connection with Oliver Twist. Bill Sykes, in my world, was the college chaplain for University College Oxford, where I was an undergrad. I spent 3 years in Oxford back in the mid-90s. He was, well, first of all, a wonderful man, and secondly, had a profound influence as a mentor on me and also countless other students that went through the college. And he died just a few years ago, and that card there is was from his memorial service, which I attended in Oxford, along with many, many other students, and as well as fellow academics and professors from the college and fellows from the college. To say it was standing room only would be an understatement. Now that's legacy. Wonderful man. And one other quick example, there we go, is myself with Jenny, my then girlfriend, now wife. That's from our first holiday together. Oh, back in the day. And well, I have to say, that photo was pretty chilly. I told Jenny it was our first holiday. I said to her, we're going to go to Blackpool. And in fact, what she didn't know was we weren't going to Blackpool for 3 nights. We were going to Vilnius in Lithuania. So I felt like I'd just surprise her at Stansted Airport. And yeah, it was Baltic freezing. I mean, literally -12. That photo is actually taken just by the main river in central Vilnius, and you could see the water freezing before your eyes. It's quite extraordinary, you know, as the ice creaked and groaned its way down the river. So, but of course, you know, cold experience, warm memories. So all sorts of stuff here in the office, and here's my pledge. Well, two thoughts actually. One is, consider, what have you got in your background? Does it fill you with joy? What could you add to it from the past, whether it's recent or more distant? And then secondly, over the next few days or weeks, I'm going to try a little experiment, because for years working with coaching clients of mine, I've been talking to people about and helping people to work through value from their personal experience. It's one of the key insights or lessons for me on my journey in professional speaking. We consistently underestimate the true value of our own personal experience. And so what I thought I would do from a very personal point of view is offer some tales from the office, really, of whether it's books or it's ideas, it's whatever's running through my head at any particular day, on any particular day, but personal experiences and thoughts which I'll put up on this on a video blog. And if it's of interest to you, then fantastic. Then if not, well, worst case scenario, just click away, and myself and perhaps also my children, when they've got nothing else better to do, can have fun reflecting on some of the things that I did or was thinking about during the lockdown. So this is the first of those videos. I would love for you to join me on this journey. It'll be a bit of an experiment, but I promise you it'll be real, it'll be genuine, it'll be unscripted, but it should also be fun. So speak well and speak soon.